Hey, welcome back. It's a Freaky Friday edition of Liquid Lunch on Newsmax TV. For the last couple of months, we've been really trying to dig into these congressional districts around the country that Trump carried in the presidential, but they flipped in the midterm election. And there are a lot of them out there. We need 19 back. This isn't one of them. But joining us today is DeAnna Lorraine Tesoriero, and she is opposing the one and only Nancy Pelosi in California's 12th Congressional District. DeAnna, thank you so much for joining us today. We want to have you in person on Liquid Lunch one of these days soon. But you were a relationship coach. You wrote a book, Making Love Great Again. What made you come out of your shell and go after Nancy Pelosi for this Congress seat?
Well, first of all, welcome to communist California. I don't know when the last time you've been here is, but hey, you got to come visit sometime. It's crazy here. And, you know, that is what made me want to run for Congress, because Nancy Pelosi is a communist. And this district that she runs has become broken. I'm born and raised in California my whole life. I used to love this state. I don't want to have to move, but it has become, under her leadership and under Gavin Newsom, her nephew's leadership, a cesspool of rampant homelessness, feces on the streets, needles on the ground. I mean, it is the epicenter of cultural rot in America. And I believe Nancy Pelosi is at the head. She is the embodiment of that cultural rot. So who better to challenge than her, who is leading this country in this kind of depravity? And it made me think, you know, Trump needs fighters in Congress. He needs people who are going to have his back. He needs people who are going to help him enact the America First agenda that over 60 million Americans voted for, that isn't quite getting done, not to his fault. But we need fighters in Congress, people who are passionate and concerned about America and Americans. And that's me. That's why I want to throw myself in the fire to see if we can actually get some stuff done and actually change the culture that's headed in a downward spiral. I will be damned if our country that I love so much falls to socialism. That's not going to happen, not under my watch. And I think more people that call themselves ordinary Americans should run for office, should throw themselves in the fire. We need people who are outsiders, not who are political insiders, who have been raised by politics and with a silver spoon all their life. That's not me. I'm an actual average American who has been in the trenches dealing with the American problems all Americans are dealing with, and I want to help Americans.
DeAnna, certainly best of luck to you in terms of stepping into the arena. I want to get your feedback on Nancy Pelosi's remarks yesterday after she announced that the House was going to be moving forward with articles of impeachment. This was Nancy Pelosi yesterday. Let's have a look.
As a Catholic, I resent your using the word hate in a sentence that addresses me. I don't hate anyone. I was raised in a way that is a heart full of love, and always prayed for the president. And I still pray for the president. I pray for the president all the time. So don't mess with me when it comes to words like that.
Nancy Pelosi in her post-press conference in response to James Rosen, who asked the question, do you hate the president? I had no idea she was so prayerful. Did you?
Nancy Pelosi does not pray for the president. She curses him every single day. She hasn't prayed a day in her life. Why? Because she is no woman of God. She is a spawn of Satan. We both know I'm an Italian Catholic, okay? I know what it means to be a woman of God. I'm certainly not perfect, but she is no woman of God, and she does not pray. What she did is declare war on America and American citizens. She wants war. She wants to create division. Our president needs help. He needs fighters who are going to defend him and defend our country. That is not her. She's a traitor to America. She's all about America last, not America first.
To me, she does a lot of praying. She prays on her party. She prays on the constituents of her district and basically fills the coffers. We talked about it yesterday. She's always going around acting like she's a woman of the people, and she's fighting for the little man and the poor man and the immigrant. Meantime, her net worth went from 40 million to 100 million in the last 10 years. She's praying, all right, but she's preying on other people's bank books, it looks like.
Yeah, she's a parasite. That's what she is. And she just continues to get richer and more comfortable. But she's been living in a gate-guarded mansion for the last 35 years. I mean, she became a congresswoman when I was a toddler. She has been there way too long. She is a poster child for term limits. But she needs to go. The only thing that she's done, President Trump keeps calling them the do-nothing Democrats. They're doing something. It's called do destruction Democrats. That is what they're doing. And what I'm trying to do is disrupt the Democrats and make them spend their money and give them a run for their money. I want to win. I'm going to play to win and get Nasty Nancy out of there. But we need to find what winning is. And if we could give them a run for our money and disrupt them, then that's winning.
Where can people, DeAnna, before we let you go, thank you so much for joining us. Come back anytime and give us some updates. Where can people go if they want to contribute to your campaign and help you get rid of this Nasty Nancy?
Nasty Nancy. Wicked Witch of the West. We can go to
website?
My website at DeAnnaForCongress.com. That's DeAnnaFor Congress.com. Please click the big green contribute button. We need a lot of funds. All day today I'll be doing a live streaming fundraiser on my Twitter, DeAnna for Congress. And you can contribute. We're going to try to raise 10 grand by the end of the day so we can get some great attack ads on Nancy, disrupt the Democrats, and do some really exciting things for December and January.
Fantastic. Check out DeAnnaForCongress.com and DeAnna Lorraine Tesoriero, thank you so much. Keep up the good fight. We're going to take a quick break. You stay right there. We'll come back and wrap up hour one right after this.